A lot of new coaches and entrepreneurs completely skip this step, and it is so important to people, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Brinya and I am a certified life and business coach, and I created this channel specifically for new and aspiring coaches and entrepreneurs, as well as personal development lovers like myself who are looking to create a life that you just absolutely love waking up to. And today, y'all, I have something super special for you guys. Today's video is all about how to start a profitable coaching business from scratch. So this video is super special because I know, y'all, I know how confusing and stressful and overwhelming it can be to try to create a coaching business all on your own. It can be pretty tough trying to understand the world of life coaching and entrepreneurship, especially when first starting out. Also, it can feel super scary trying to put yourself out there as a coach and an entrepreneur, especially on social media. And if you don't really have a step-by-step plan for how to build your business. So if you're interested in coaching, but you don't know how to really start a business, at this point, you might be asking yourself questions like, how do I actually find my target audience and my niche? I hear these words all the time, but how do I actually find them for myself and my business? Or you might be asking yourself, how do I build my coaching program? What type of content do I need to post on social media? And how do I actually get coaching clients? If you've ever asked yourself those questions, then you are in luck, because in today's video, I am going to share with you guys step by step how to become a coach and build a profitable coaching business from scratch. So before we get into this video, if you're interested in all things coaching, entrepreneurship, and becoming the best version of yourself, subscribe so you can learn more and we can hang out together. All right, now let's go ahead and jump into the video. So step number one for how to create your own profitable coaching business is learn the art of coaching and practice. My beliefs are that you don't absolutely need a coaching certification, especially if you have a background in the niche that you are choosing to work in, but it is always a great idea to just really work on your communication skills. I really feel like coaching is an art form. It's not something that you just automatically do. To become an effective coach for your clients, you have to really learn the skills of coaching. So some of the skills are things like active listening to what is being said and what is not being said from your clients. It's also learning how to listen in order to understand, not to just respond. It's learning how to listen to pick up on little nuances from your client, when things change in their tone, when things change in the expressions that they're using, when things change in their demeanor. So there's a lot of listening involved. There's also learning to summarize what your client is saying and repeat it back to them. There's also things like asking powerful questions and really learning how to get things out of people and learning how to help them to organize their thoughts. There's just so many different skills that go into actually being a great coach. The fastest way to make sure that you are a good coach is to invest in a coaching certification program or invest in a coach that specializes in teaching coaches how to coach. Doing so will help you really get that hands-on help and guidance for how you can turn skills that you probably already have around listening and empathy and just your own communication skills that you already have, and really help you to master those skills and hone them into skills that you use for your clients when you're coaching. There are also lots of YouTube channels like mine who can really help you hone the skills of coaching. So the first step is definitely going to be to learn the art of coaching and really hone in on your coaching skills. Step number two for how to build a profitable coaching business from scratch is going to be, of course, to identify your niche and target audience. So if you have been looking into coaching and entrepreneurship, I am sure that by now you have heard all about niche and target audience. But what do these things really mean, right? So you really want to spend some time thinking about what are you good at? What is something that maybe comes naturally to you that may not come so naturally to others that you can help to teach them? Who do you feel ease around? What population of people do you enjoy working with? Ask yourself these questions so that you can identify the industry of coaching that you want to work in, and so that you can identify the people that you want to help. So spend some time thinking about who you want to help and what you want to help them with. And the reason why it is so important to niche down and to identify your target audience is because in business and marketing, if you try to talk to everyone, then it's almost as if you're not talking to anyone. No one feels special if you're trying to talk to everyone. So if you just brand yourself as like a general life coach for people, right? Then it's like, okay, people will wonder, well, what are we actually going to be doing? What are we actually going to be talking about? Like, what are the rules of this? Versus if you say something more specific, like, I am a fitness coach who helps new busy moms lose their baby weight and feel sexy again in their bodies postpartum. That is more specific. And if there is a new mom who is feeling busy and overwhelmed and not really happy with her baby weight, she is going to feel super seen by the coach who calls her out and say, I can help you to lose that baby weight and feel sexy in your body again. You know how powerful that is? So that is why we choose to niche down. It's more of a marketing technique, but it is super important to get super clear on who you're helping and how you're helping them. Hello, beautiful people. Editing Brinya here, and I just wanted to share with you guys really quickly that another benefit of niching down is it fights imposter syndrome because it sets your sights on getting really good and becoming an expert in one area of coaching. So the more that you work in that one area with a target audience, the better you get at coaching. So spend some time identifying your niche and your target audience. All right, you guys, so now we are getting to the really good stuff. Step number 3 is going to be to do your research. And I don't mean just do any type of aimless research. Specifically, you'll want to conduct what I like to call competitor research, and you'll want to conduct market research. So competitor research is going to be taking some time. Once you've identified your niche and who you want to help, you're going to take some time looking for other coaches and entrepreneurs who are already working in that space, who are already helping your target audience, and who are already operating as the type of coach that you want to be. And the reason why this is so helpful to do when you're starting a business from scratch is because it can give you an idea of what other people are already doing out there in the market and what's already working for people. And then you can take their ideas or the way that they've created their business, and definitely don't copy it to the T, but you can get super inspired by what they're already doing, and it can just help to give you a point of reference. And then you can go back and add your own flavor to everything and make it fit who you are as a person and your brand. So you'll want to do competitor research and look at other people who are in the market, and then you'll want to do market research and actually spend some time with people in your target audience, real people in your target audience. And a lot of new coaches and entrepreneurs completely skip this step, and it is so important to actually interact with people in your target audience just on a neutral basis. So during this time, it's so important because you actually get to know them. You get to know the language that they speak. You get to know what they care about. You get to know what makes them tick, what they like, what they dislike, some of their most common struggles. The more that you learn about your target audience, the more that you can speak like them, the more that you can speak directly to them, the more that you can resonate with them. And yeah, the better you just become at interacting with them. So spend some time doing market research. A couple of ways you can conduct market research are just by inviting someone from your target audience to do like a short, quick little interview with you where you're asking them questions, you know, about their needs and struggles. You can go into Facebook groups where your target audience likes to spend time, and you can just engage with them and talk to them. But you definitely don't want to skip this step, as it will help you learn so much about your target audience and be able to connect with them so much better. Also, it'll help you to validate any ideas that you have around what you want to help people with. You might go in thinking that your target audience cares about this one thing, but actually what they need help with is this other thing. And if you were to just go with your own, thoughts and ideas and commit to that one thing, you might be completely missing the mark with your target audience because you're not actually connecting with them and connected to them. So do not skip over doing your competitor and market research. Are you with me? I hope you are. All right, step number 4 for how to start a profitable coaching business from scratch is going to be to create your coaching program. So to have a coaching business that is profitable, you have to have something that you are selling to make profit, right? And that is where your coaching program or your coaching package comes in. To create this package, you are going to use what you learned during your competitor and market research to formulate some type of program that is irresistible to your target audience. It's something that they actually need. It's something that they actually care about. It does not have to be super duper complicated, but it does need to make sense and it needs to address your client's needs, address their struggles, and it needs to create some type of transformation for them. So create your signature program, which is also known as your offer, and you'll want to know this offer inside and out because it's what you're going to be promoting when it comes to your business. Also, when it comes to creating your program, creating your offer, put your focus on creating an offer that provides your clients value, that provides them transformation. People purchase things to solve a problem. They purchase things because they want results. If I buy something as random as like a lint roller, right? I do not care how beautiful the lint roller is. If it looks nice, cool, that's an added bonus. But if it's the most beautiful lint roller in the world, but it does not effectively get the lint off of my clothing, I am going to think the lint roller is not good quality. Same with your program, you guys. If you have the prettiest picture, the best social media, but then your product is not good, people are not going to want to work with you again. They're not going to tell other people about it, etc., etc. So you really want to focus on creating value within your program and helping your clients to get to results. So when you're creating your signature program, it needs to address the transformation that you want to create for your client. So for example, using the example from earlier in today's video, if you are a fitness coach that is helping busy new moms to lose postpartum baby weight and feel sexy in their bodies, then in your program, you're probably going to want to include things like confidence building activities, affirmations that are specific to improving a positive body image. You might include a healthy eating plan, and during your one-on-one coaching, you might customize that healthy eating plan to the particular client. You might include a couple of different fitness routines that you have put together for your moms. So your program should actually address the transformation that your clients are looking for. Let me know in the comments if this is making sense to you guys and if y'all are enjoying the video to this point. I really hope you are, because I wish I had this type of video when I was first starting coaching. But anyways, let's get into step number 5. So step number 5 is going to be to start building your brand and start building what we call brand awareness. So your business is the services that you offer, it's the product that you offer, but your brand is actually how your business is represented. So what is the personality of your brand? How do people perceive your brand based off of how you're representing it? So a lot of people, when they hear branding, they think about the visual elements of a brand. So they think about things like logos, what colors are we using, what fonts are we using, and those external things, those visual things are absolutely a part of your brand. And when you show up on content, it absolutely does help to have a certain look to your content, to have a certain font that you use in your content. Like, those things do help to breed familiarity. But in addition to the visual elements of your brand or the external elements of your brand, you also want to pay close attention to the internal elements of your brand. So these include things like like your mission, your purpose, your passion, your story behind why you started your brand, your story behind what you hope that your brand accomplishes in this world. Not only is your brand helpful internally just to keep you connected to your brand and to help you kind of have a guide of how to show up in your business, but your brand is also super helpful for creating a connection with your target audience. Without a story, without a background, your business can seem pretty sterile. So really show elements of your personality, give your brand some personality, whatever that be, and bring awareness to the fact that you are here, you are doing something, and you can start building brand awareness simply by just saying, hey, my name is so-and-so, I am a coach, and I am here. I haven't created a program yet, but I am committed to coaching and I'm showing up as a coach. So it's just starting to build awareness around the fact that you're doing things. That way, when you do release products, you do release services, you do start showing up on content, you already started to build some awareness around your brand. So we only have 2 steps left, you guys. Step 6 is all about posting conversion content. So some people like to call this sticky content, but this is specifically content that targets and attracts people in your target audience. So it's content that is alluring to the people in your target audience. So it's not just posting anything that comes to your mind, right? It's actually posting content that teaches and educates your audience. It's posting content that entertains your audience, that they find to be intriguing and interesting. It's posting content that relates to your audience and allows them to be seen, heard, and understood. And then furthermore, it's posting content that converts, that actually talks about your business, that actually talks about what you do, that talks about your brand, that has calls to action, that tells people to actually sign up for your services and what to do in relation to your brand, your business, your services. So this is what I like to call conversion content. And when it comes to posting content on social media, I know that this can be a whole video in and of itself, but in this video, I'll just say, do not post 1 or 2 pieces of content and think that that is all. Don't even post 10 pieces of content and think that that is all. Give it a good solid month or 2 of consistent content. And this can be as consistent as you can possibly be. If you can post 7 days a week, that is great, but at least like 2 to 3 times a week of consistent content. Posting like that is not only going to make you feel more comfortable posting, but it's also going to help you to learn the types of content that you enjoy making and the types of content that your audience starts to respond to. So pay attention to those things. But yes, it is so important to post conversion or sticky content in order to build a profitable coaching business. And lastly, number 7 of how to start your profitable coaching business is going to be to close sales. So without sales, you have no profitable business, right? So you absolutely have to learn how to get sales. And this is actually what prompted me to create my coaching program, is the fact that when I started with coaching, I became a good coach. Like, I was doing all of these things in coaching, but when it came to sales, I didn't know what to do, honey. And I hear about this problem so much in the coaching world, where people get certified and they go through these fancy smancy certification courses, but they still don't understand how to get clients and how to close the sale and actually have a profitable business. So in my coaching program, I help multi-passionate, new and aspiring coaches and entrepreneurs to bridge your passion with actually getting profit. So I actually walk you step by step, all of the steps that I talked about today, and actually how to do them effectively so that you can deeply connect with your target audience and start producing sales and clients into your coaching business with ease. So if you are interested in working with me in my coaching program, I'll include a link below for you guys to a one-on-one free discovery call to see if we're a good fit working together. And if y'all do work with me, we have a lot of fun, y'all. So come on, join the team. But yes, back to the tips. So you want to really focus in on improving your sales skills. You want to study sales. You want to read books about sales. You want to invest in programs that help you with sales. You may want to hire a business coach. Selling does not always come natural to every person, and I actually find that people feeling nervous about sales is one of the main things that holds them back from creating the business of their dreams. I do not want that for you. So you definitely want to focus on being a great salesperson. So first, you want to focus on your mindset. You want to know that selling is not a bad thing. You want to know that selling can actually be service. Think about it. Sales can be service when you're doing it from a place of providing value and from a place of integrity and actually helping the person on the other side of the sale. If you're really struggling with an issue that you want to overcome, most of us are willing to pay money to alleviate burdens, to alleviate pain, to solve problems. So you really have to get into a healthy mindset when it comes to selling so that you can show up to your sales calls really confident, connecting with your client, and able to close your sales. One question that I like to ask myself every day that I think might help you as well is, what have I done today to bring revenue into my business? What have I done today to sign a new client for my business? So ask yourself these types of revenue generating questions, the questions that really move the needle. A lot of times we wonder why we don't have clients, or we might wonder why we don't have sales. And the reason is because we're not actually selling. We're not actually connecting with people in order to bring clients into our coaching programs. So that's why I'm so passionate about helping people with this, because I find that there's that gap there. I just love helping with that issue. So step number 7 in how to start a profitable coaching business is to study sales and become a better salesperson. All right, you guys, so those are all the tips and steps that I have for today. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Check the links below in the description box to my link to a one-on-one free discovery call with me if you're interested in working together, as well as some other goodies for you. If you enjoyed today's video, give me a huge thumbs up if you liked it. This lets me know that you guys enjoy these types of videos so I can make more of them. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. I love to do videos about coaching, entrepreneurship, vlogging, like behind the scenes of the life of a coach and content creator. I would love to connect with you and have you a part of my internet family. Thank you so much for joining me today and watching this video. I will see you in my next video. Bye.